Hispanics, and natives are above all nations, and that's the correct order. The proper order according to the Bible, right? Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. All right, so let's read on. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 10, 6 and 7 to see things being out of order.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
That's right. Here in America, it's all about folly, and that's respected, right? All the TV shows that do the best are promoting all the worst behavior. That's folly being set in great dignity. Also, the rich being low. The rich are the Israelites. Why are we rich? Because we've been promised the kingdom of heaven. Because this world was made for our sake. That's why we're rich, right? So that's showing you that things are out of order currently. All right, read on.
Verse 7, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
That's right. And that's what you see here. You see a caveman riding in the back of a limousine, and you see the princes of the earth catching the bus. That's out of order, okay? But that thing's gonna be put back in order sooner than later. So you're running out of time to get yourself right here, all right? Drop the wickedness, pick your Bible up, read it and understand it. And then most of all, follow it, okay? So, let's go to Deuteronomy 28, 43, 44, all right? Just looking at what's in order and what's out of order, okay? Beautiful. Let's get a precept.
This is Job, chapter 30, verse 8 and 9. Job, chapter 30, verse 8 and 9. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were valid than the earth, and now I they song, yeah, I am their byword.
Right. So they were grunting, walking on all fours, hairy and stinking, but now they're in charge, telling us what's right and wrong, okay? That's being out of order, people. All right? But this ain't gonna last too much longer, right? The Most High's got his servants, the prophets out here, waking people up, particularly the people that matter, which is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, so-called in America, right? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, all right? So let's get, let's read on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 43. A stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's right. And that's when things are out of order, right? And why, things are out of order because, hey, we ain't keeping the command. We're going to go into that here shortly, right? But right now we're just looking at how things are out of order and how things should look when they're in order, all right? So now we're going to be moving on to second Esdras, right? To further look at things being out of order, all right? And this is out of order according to the Most High God of Israel, right? Whose name is Yahweh, okay? It's not Yahweh, not Yahuwah, Yahweh. Put some respect on that name, all right? Let's get that, 2nd Esdras 6, 57.
2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
That's right. We're out of order because these heathen, which have always been having the reputation of being nothing, are now ruling over the Most High's chosen children, the Israelites. That's being out of order, people. Now let's go to Proverbs 1 and 33. Okay? Let's see something that's in order.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Right. So when things are in order, the Israelites will dwell safely, right? We won't be scared when the police pull up behind us. They don't even have their lights on, but we shook, right? Because we're not dwelling safely, right? We gotta ask for permission to do this and that, right? Gotta have a license to do this and that. But we're supposed to be the rulers of this planet, of this earth, of this world. So that's still to come, right? Or to come back. You see? Currently out of order here in America. Right? We should be dwelling safely. All right, but now let's go to Deuteronomy 28:64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Right. So when things are out of order, the Israelites will be scattered all across the four corners of the earth and will fall prey and fall victim to worshiping gods that we never knew. And if you look around, this is what's currently happening. So you know this place is out of order, right? So let's go to Isaiah 3 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
That's right. It's out of order when the children are running things, right? When I was growing up, you know, children should be seen and not heard, right? You know, if a kid got something to say, they can wait. You know, it's not that important. Right? It's out of order when the words of the Most High are coming out, but you got all kind of noise pollution going on, right? No, this place is finished, right? So now we're going to look at how have things gotten this way? How has it gotten so out of order for the Israelites? Okay, so let's start off Deuteronomy 28 and 45.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
That's right. Because we did not keep the statutes, commandments, and laws that the Most High set up for us to keep, is how the Israelites got so destroyed out here, all across the world. Okay? Mostly in America, but not just in America. Right? All throughout the four corners of the earth, you got various tribes of the Israelites being out of order, right? Being under the oppressor, under the other nations. And that's not the proper order according to the Bible. All right? Let's get Ecclesiastes 7:29.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High have made men upright, but they have sought out many inventions.
right? And so there's some of the inventions that we